Welcome back, everybody. We're here now to pull cards for October the 2nd. I'm going to be pulling one card for every sign. So if you know your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, and your other placements, you can pull a whole lot of juice out of this. Venus influences love and money, those things that we hold valuable. Jupiter influences what's expanding. Capricorn, we'll be talking about father figure or work. So lots of different good juice you can pull here. Let's get started. By the way, if you think I do well for you on these very general, short readings in the mornings for everybody, you may want to try me for a private reading. I think I would blow your socks off. Aries, you guys are up first. So what we have here is the Five of Wands showing up in reverse. What this is telling me is that somebody is trying to get you involved in their drama, and you are saying hard pass. No, thank you. Good for you, Aries. Taurus, up next. Five of Swords showing up in reverse. Actually quite similar to what we have showing up for Aries. This is basically saying that we are the peacemaker. And so for those of us who have Taurus placements, this just means that we could be called upon to mediate peace between two parties who are not getting along well, or we could be in a situation where we are saying, you know, it is just not worth the fight or the argument, and we are dropping things and letting things go, whether we're right or whether we're not. Okay? So that's for Taurus. Taurus is my rising, by the way. All right. Gemini, you guys have the Two of Swords showing up in reverse. This is basically telling me that you have some type of decision that you're wanting to make today, and this is a decision that is going to influence you for a while, not just 20 minutes or something like that. We're not talking about what's for lunch, a bigger decision than that. And I feel like you're having a hard time making that decision. You may just be feeling like you don't know exactly which way to go here just yet. You may be feeling like you need more information. At the same time, I feel like Geminis, a lot of you may be having a hard time looking at the full information as you're making this decision, because some of this information may not be so pleasant to you. Okay? Cancers. Four of Wands. Look at you guys. So this is just my card for, this is my card that my keywords on this are coming into the nest. So you could be coming into a place that feels like home. Maybe you're coming back home from a trip. Maybe you're visiting some other place that feels like home to you. This can also be having to do with work. Maybe you're coming back to work at the office or wherever you normally work from. Maybe somebody who's been away is coming back to the office to work. It doesn't have to be you. And this could also be something where family is coming in or old friends are coming in to spend some time together and maybe even celebrate something. Could possibly be a wedding for a few of you, although I don't feel like that's the majority. But it does come across to me as being something that is festive for you. Okay, Cancers? Next up, let's look at Leo. Look at that, Leos. Y'all got your card. How did you do that? So this just tells me that you are doing the things that you want to do today without anybody breathing down your neck, looking over your shoulder, setting any deadlines, trying to micromanage you in any way. You're doing what you want to do today. You're doing it your way. You are totally enjoying it, and you're feeling like you are spending productive time as you do that. This is one of my favorite cards to have come up when I'm looking at what my day is going to be like, because I know I'm going to be doing some good stuff that's fun on a day when the sun comes up. So we like that. Yay, yay. And that was for Leo. Next up, let's look at Virgo. Virgo, you guys have the Two of Wands showing up here. This is telling me that you have multiple options that are all good, but you may not have all the energy or the resources that you need to move forward with all of these good options. And so you're having to narrow that down and prioritize and figure out what you're going to focus on so you can make progress with one of them. Okay, so not really any bad options here. Whatever you choose will be just fine. And also the way this card comes in, I don't think you're having any trouble or problems making that choice. Okay, that was Virgo. All right, next up, Libra. Whoop, whoop, look at this card, 10 of Cups for Libra. This is telling me that there's something in your life that is, or in your experience, that is making you very happy. In fact, it's making you happy enough that you're ready to take it to the next level. And so you're wrapping up one phase of this and moving into the next phase. An example of this would be you could be taking a relationship that makes you happy to the next level. Another example might be that you're taking a hobby to the next level. For those of you who are, I don't know, I'm just pulling things randomly out of the air here, but for those of you who are into quilting, maybe you are getting a quilting machine, so you're no longer hand quilting, or upgrading your machine, something like that. So something that makes you happy, you're taking that to the next level, Libra. Next up, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, oh, I don't like that one for us at all. Scorpio is my sun sign, so High Priestess showing up in reverse just tells me that there's something going on that is really confusing to us. And when she comes up in reverse, it's not just a little confusing. This is confusing to the point like that if you're somebody who also draws cards or casts runes or whatever, that you're not really in an objective place even to use those types of tools to help us sort this out. So really not objective and really confused about some particular topic that's showing up in our lives today. Not my favorite, but of course that's always the best time to get a reading. So those of you who would like readings with me, I would be happy to read for you. I'll probably be looking for a reader myself if that card comes true for me. All right, let's look at Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, what you guys have is the Six of Swords moving forward into something that is less drama-filled, less toxic, more productive. This is getting away from something that has had a negative influence on us, not even knowing exactly where we're going, just knowing we have to get away from that negative thing. And this could be representing anything from a negative thought pattern, a toxic relationship, a negative work situation, all kinds of things that this can represent. But basically, for those of you who are Sagittarius, this just shows you moving away from something that was having a negative influence on you towards some calmness where you can sort of gather your wits about you and figure out, where do I go from here? Okay. Next up, we're looking at Capricorn. Capricorns, you guys have the Chariot. This is an odd thing to say, but this is the first thing that I heard. Some of you are literally going to be getting in campers today and moving those campers down the road, doing some traveling. Maybe you're even doing car camping for some of you. La da 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 da. The other thing that I'm going to say is that for those of you who are camping, I don't think you're going alone camping. I think you've either got some pets with you, or you're going with another person. Okay? Some of you, you just have a big dog that is there that is pretty good protection. But for others of you, you're not going by yourself, you're going with somebody else. Now, I feel like this camping is pretty specific. It was the first thing that hit me, but I find it really hard to imagine that all the Capricorns that are watching this video are jumping into campers and moving on down the road today. So I want to make this a little bit general for those of you that it doesn't apply in a camper type of way, and that is that you are reaching some kind of goal or some kind of target today. And this, maybe even a milestone, not so much a target, but maybe a milestone. And I believe that this milestone is something that that took more than just your energy and efforts. It took the work and the willpower of multiple people, yourself included, to reach that goal or milestone. Okay, so I think that was Capricorn. Yep, next up Aquarius. Aquarius, Five of Coins showing up in reverse. We like this. This card just means that where you might have felt like the budget was tight, or where you might have felt like you were being left out of a particular social situation, now things are loosening up. Now you're being allowed more into the middle of that social situation, or at least closer to the middle of it than you were before. And something also is going on with your budget, or I guess I should say for others of you, something is going on with your budget that is loosening things up. So you're having a little bit more breathing room in your budget today. Maybe you're paying something off, or maybe you moved a roommate into your house who's paid some rent, or, you know, there's a lot of different ways that that can manifest, but the budget is loosening up. La da 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 da. That was Aquarius. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Okay, Pisces, look at this. This is really a good day overall for just about everybody. I like it. 10 of Pentacles showing up here. Now, this talks about coming to a point in your sense of security and confidence and satisfaction that you are ending one phase and leveling up to the next phase. It's very much similar to the 10 of Cups that we saw earlier for somebody else. Maybe that was Libra, I'm not sure. But the 10 of Coins talks about something that makes you feel secure, and taking that thing that makes you feel secure and leveling it up, or expanding it, or upgrading it. So this could be, I don't know, as a single female, a phone makes me feel secure, having my cell phone with me. So this could be as simple as upgrading your cell phone. This can also be getting a new job. This can be getting a promotion or a raise. This could be adding on to the house, or if you're at that point in your life where it's time to downsize, this could be downsizing your house. If that makes you feel more stable, that would be the end of one era and the beginning of another. You know, upgrading your vehicle. This can also come in because the Pentacles talk about not only money, but also what we value. This could also talk about taking a relationship and moving that up to the next level as well, if that relationship is one that adds to our sense of security. So this could be a relationship with an employer or an employee possibly. This could also be a romantic type of relationship, or even a friendship that is solidifying a little bit more than what it has been. So all kinds of good stuff. All kinds of good ways that that could manifest. And guys, I want you to remember something. Don't limit yourself. If there's a bunch of good ways that something can manifest, be open to the idea of it manifesting in every single way in your life. That's a possibility. The energy's open to that. The question is, are you? Okay. So that's what we've got for the day, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you also for participating in the contest by putting comments below. Thank you for sharing this video with others as well. And of course, thank you to those of you who are ordering private readings, private Reiki sessions, and Reiki candles. And of course, don't forget to give a thumbs up if you found this video beneficial or helpful. That kind of encouragement is always appreciated as well. Thank you guys very much for all of your support. It's because of you that I get to be me. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.